Rebirth, rise again. Yeah, I'm doing this my whole block, from the corners to the rooftops. Feel me? City breathe through the beat. Let's go. I said, come on, y'all, get live, get down. Real soul in your town. I said, come on, y'all, get live, get down. Truth sound all around. Yeah. I step in the circle with a mind full of motion. Thoughts keep drifting like waves in the ocean. Words start spilling, no need for promotion. Energy raw, every line got devotion. I carve out paths through the rhythm.
Hey, we gotta give our respect to our music this morning. Let me see if I can find it. I know that's Jill Scott. Let me make sure. We're listening to neo soul and smooth jazz vibes. You can catch this you can connect this with at Jazz Hop Soul 4122. I'm gonna bring on one of my superheroes in here. Shit, I'm getting hot already.
Right, I feel it.
Oh, you feeling that? I'm gonna let this lady come on and share with you who she is. Hold on, we're gonna turn it down just a little bit. Go right ahead, Miss Suzette, Beastedbody, Herbaly yours, and introduce yourself and let them know how they connect, what you got going on this week.
Hey, y'all, it's me again, JOHNNIE SUZETTE with Herbaly yours and Beastedbody Fitness. You can find me on Facebook, JOHNNIE SUZETTE, and you can find me on Instagram, herbaly.yours and beastedbody.fit.
All right. It's a pleasure to have you this morning. She's going to be co-hosting this morning's show with, give them a little bit of insight of who we got coming in today and how important it is for us to be in a healthy state of mind. It is so much carnage on Facebook, and I'll go on a little bit of that when our superhero gets here. But let them know.
She already here, baby. Right
here.
on
Look
time, on cue,
hold
girl.
on. Look how they showing out already. I'm getting a chill. Look how I'm chilling. But while I get her mic'd up and get her situated, hold on, let me get off the camera. Boy, I love working with people that be on time. I love being on time with my people. All right, go ahead and let them know who we got this morning.
All right. So we have Miss Tasha Almeida. She is the juice lady. All your juicing needs, all your healthy needs, all of your vegan needs. This is the lady. This is the go-to. This is the plug. Very knowledgeable. She's the plug.
You got to change up your plug. Keep on talking. Tell them about your event that you all just had together, the detox.
Oh. So yeah, we had did a detox sanctuary yoga retreat together back in March. No, May. Yeah, and that was really, really good. Okay. We had it at the Orchid Bed and Breakfast. We did. She was like, no.
She don't fool with the chocolate.
That's dairy.
Right. Oh, I love it. Those are cute.
Thank you. P bought me these for Mother's Day. I love them so much. And another pair too. They have fruit on them. Yes. Congratulations. I haven't seen you since you become Mrs. Portland. I'm so happy for you. I just love black love. I do. I love black love. Y'all so beautiful though. Y'all really are. I'm so happy for y'all. And they got married in my hometown.
Yes. Everybody, why y'all getting New Orleans? I said because it was the closest little nice small drive by in and out.
Yeah.
Y'all on mic now.
Okay.
Oh. Say what you want to say. Say what you want to say. Say what you feel.
So, but yeah, we had a good old time. Very family oriented. Went
I
on
just turned
down
the
and
mics
came
off.
on back.
No,
No.
we're not talking
What?
about anything that,
We
that
waiting on
we
you,
wouldn't want
Mr. Man.
anybody else to hear.
We waiting on you to get
So
down
are
to
you
the nitty
streaming
gritty.
live?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
You want to stream live?
Yeah, I can
Okay.
stream.
See?
Tripod.
Huh?
I got a tripod.
Yes. I can take, if I need to take off
See,
this
I don't
cover,
have to, Howard. See?
I'm
I
gonna
don't
take
have to.
this off so it can fit on your tripod.
Can I read her introduction?
Okay.
Okay.
We're not even on yet.
Oh, okay.
What's the complete name of the show? Community of
Community
Connections. Okay.
Conversations.
Oh yeah, I was just thinking that. Whenever we go live, I'll just put, you can click the go live button for me. I don't know where you want me to stand the phone up. This is a nice space though.
Mm-hmm.
This is
This
lovely.
your first time?
Yes, this is my first time back here. Yes, this is lovely.
Howard is the one-man band. He be getting down.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. I want you to speak in the mic.
Hey, I'm here. I'm excited.
You got Uncle Mayberry on the line. You gonna holler at Mr. Suzette? That brother know he can't end up out in healthcare lane.
Right. Hey, Mr. Dexter.
Mr. Mayberry, we just want to make sure you can hear us. Can you hear us? Sir, I'm gonna run out here and get this. Oh, there we go.
Hey, Brother Dexter.
Man, there's a lot of energy in here this morning. We're gonna see what we do, but I'm about to run and get this tripod for the juice lady. She said she needs a tripod.
Tripod.
All right, you guys go ahead and chop it up a minute.
Okay. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna break this. I'm taking it back to Walmart.
Because I was saying they look brand new.
It's shiny. Mm-hmm.
Get some alcohol here.
I don't really need a lot of air blowing on me. It put on the lowest setting. Thank you. Yeah, I don't need a whole lot. You could turn it a little bit away from me.
Okay.
I just need
Right,
just
that's
a,
why I
a
like it's
smidgen.
the almond
Yeah.
that
Oh,
make you feel.
yeah. Yeah. That's pretty good. Thank you.
Because he had both of them blasting right at the couch. I was like, cut them
Yeah.
things out. Oh, hi. And then when he cut them off, I said, oh, I see why you got them on. You can cut it back off. It got a little stuffy.
Yeah, he did say it was a little, the air wasn't working. This sofa is nice though. It's comfortable too.
Mm-hmm. He always does these.
Okay, the lamination. Yeah, this is
for
nice.
you to take. I got 2, so this will be my 3rd one.
Okay. Nice. So you do this with him every week?
No, but I've been on 3 times.
Oh, that's great, Johnny. That is great.
One for the retreat, and one for this self-care event I had hosted at the shop.
Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah, it was good.
And I have people asking me when you doing it again. So yes, I'm like, I don't know if that's an annual thing, y'all.
Want to do it again.
Yeah, but I'll let y'all know. I'll share and
I'm trying to get my mind wrapped around the theme of the next one. I don't want it to be yoga centered.
Okay.
But I'm digging more so into my wild woman side.
Are you now?
Yeah, I've always been a wild woman, but most people don't know that because I just
You be
But I
taming
want to
it.
get other women to open up their wild side.
Okay.
So I want to be more so outside,
I like
more
that
so
idea.
connected to the earth. We outside, yawning, steaming, and in the river,
Yes.
like stuff like that.
Okay.
So once I can get that together, that's probably gone.
Okay. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm feeling that.
Oh, you got a heavy duty.
I like it.
Mr. Mayberry turned me on to this.
He
I
did.
gotta get a better one because everyone I purchased, at some point, this comes out.
Oh, really? And I have one in my cart on Amazon. I said because I need a tripod too. So when I do my videos.
This comes out of Walmart.
Okay.
$20-some, but for some odd reason.
But it look heavy duty like a mug.
It is, but just this part right here is the Chinese children weren't having a good day that day.
Okay. You know what?
I wonder if you can buy like a separate part.
I don't know.
Probably not.
I'm about to buy another one and just
invest in one that's a little bit better.
You guys coming across pretty good.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, just stand it up.
I get that one day. I ain't ready for the live yet, Tasha.
You ain't ready?
He's like, you need to try my eyes. Like, I said, I'm doing good by doing this.
Cause she ain't ready.
We had to walk through it the first time. I was like, sir.
Your videos be great, but I know that's a pre-recorded
that's
thing.
Why
so yeah.
Pre-record. But then that's why I had started trying to do the talking little videos. And I was like, let me try it out.
Oh gosh. It's been a lot. I had actually logged out of it last week for some days.
I had to fan off the negative energy.
Yes.
All right, guys, we're about to connect.
Okay.
It's always a pleasure to be around some positive energy because we're all being challenged by the things we intake in our eyes and in our voice. I mean, and in our eyes, the voices, and also our ears. So we just hope we cleanse you today, get you a fresh start. Got a big week ahead. So. Is the volume still low, Mr. Mayberry? I know my volume is low because I ain't had a mic up. I'm always going to do something.
You just let me know when to click the go live button.
Okay. All right. Hey guys, want to welcome you to our, what episode is this? Episode number 53, season 2. We ain't count the first 15 years. I was just practicing. But y'all know how we do it. The work speaks for the work, and never be stuck in the same situation. Learn your way out of it. But this morning, wishing each and every one of you all a happy Sunday. Community Connections Conversations. Got a special host today, going to be Miss JOHNNIE SUZETTE with Herbaly Yours and Beastedbody Fitness.
Yes,
Get that butt up. I don't want to cuss all over Miss Pete this morning. Miss Juice Lady. I'm gonna have to let her come back the next time. Yeah, on Sunday I try to keep it right.
Okay.
Try to keep
this
it.
Time.
Try to keep it spiritually. Yeah. On Thursday night it's unapologetic. And also unapologetic and uncensored. I also want to shout out our next ones up, 7 Spaces ENT Entertainment. They got a big event today. If you're looking for something to do in your life, because you're sitting around on the couch, be sure to find them on Ferris Street. You can find them on 7 Spaces. Aisha Lewis, man, powerful group of young people doing positive things. I don't want to call them young, call them next ones up. Give them an opportunity. Pass the baton.
Yeah.
Or you're going to die in office. Don't die in office. Don't be like some of these old heads who pass away in office.
That's a conversation for another day.
Oh, we're going to get that in. All right. But I've got the Juice Lady here today. It's a pleasure to have her here. She's going to breathe some healthy, she's going to communicate with us in a healthy way. So let's get ready.
Y'all ready?
We're already ready. We stay ready.
Stay ready.
Stay ready. You don't have to get ready.
You don't have to get ready. Yeah. Stop living your life on the back seat. Right. How you gonna drive from the back seat?
I
Man,
like it.
you
I
back
like
seat
it.
driver. Get on the front. Get your driver's license.
Get on
Yeah.
the front.
All right. Oh yeah, the juice lady.
Yes, be the driver of your health. Yes.
Like we on, guys. I'm gonna come on with you first.
Hey,
After I finish with
success,
you.
unity, love, and peace. Get peace, love, community together. Hey, everybody. Hey, we got something to say. Listen. Hey, we got something to say. Hey. Reach one, teach one, community is strong. Hey, we got something to say. Hey, we got something to say. Hey, better get off the couch. Reach one, teach one, community is strong. Welcome to the show. We about to talk some knowledge.
I can always slip that in on you.
Superheroes, conversation about the real. They try to keep it clean, but let's express how you feel. Good spirit, good vibe, no hatred or no hate. We all in the same, they can change a better day. The prophet of the truth is in this DOT. No fight that don't know if you get it for the free. We one, teach one, the old and the young. We got it by the spirit with the power of the tongue. On the inside looking out, on the outside looking in. Keep it gorgeous, don't store it. Call a family, call a friend.
That's a powerful picture right there, Juice Lady. Yeah. I went back and snatched some of your holiday stuff, so don't be disappointed in me. I couldn't tell what the dates were. I couldn't tell what the dates were. I just grabbed it. It sounded good. I got that blood pressure. I almost put that womanhood stuff on here. Yeah. I almost did, but we don't want to smell like that seafood they eat there, so I had to say, let me hold on. And then she came back and sold them in on the back end. You guys can drink this too as well. Yeah, get yourself right, get your body right. You eating seafood too. Be sure to check out the website, thejuiceladywph.com. WPH.com. Thejuiceladywph.com. Hold on, before we go any further, I would be remiss if I didn't shout out Mr. Pete. Go ahead and shout him out, Juice Lady.
Yeah, so my better half, my Superman, my husband, the love of my life, also my business partner as well, Mr. Pete Almeida Jr. I like to say that we are partners in love, life, health, and wealth.
Powerful. Give me 3 strengths for having a partner in life.
Oh gosh, that's a great question. 3 strengths for having a partner with whom you're equally yoked with means that you can go so much further in life. When you two are on the same page, there's not a struggle, there's not a difference in how you think as opposed to how they think, and it's just an amazing it's an amazing experience. So I would say that the strengths are that we are equally yoked. We can service the community as one. Yes. We can service the community as one. You know, people say, of course, there's strength in numbers, but there's power in one. When you are with your partner, you know, the good word says, the Bible says that the two become one flesh, and we are definitely that. We are definitely one. We are equally yoked. We believe and have the same moral compass, and you have no idea how wonderful that is. Like, I know you do, but it's
I'm still
so
looking.
amazing.
I'm still looking.
You're gonna get there. You're gonna get there. Yeah, she's coming, but it's amazing to have someone with whom you share the same morals, with the same values. You have the same ideas. You believe in the same things. You know, because I tell people, if you're with someone who doesn't care about their health and wellness, they won't care about yours either. So we encourage each other, we uplift each other, and the same passion that we have for supporting each other in our health and wellness, we parlay that into what we do in our businesses. And then we also are able to service the community because we are one.
Yes.
Hey, now you need to rewind that because
Right,
a lot of that was over my head, especially those of us who want to be players and playettes.
Right.
We need to slow down and find our space,
Yes.
our spot, and our evenly yoked.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
evenly
yes.
yoked.
And that's I know that's maybe a conversation for a different day, but people think equally yoked is, you know, somebody who just go to church with you.
Religion.
You know, a religious mindset. Equally yoked is it's so much deeper than that.
Yeah.
You know, my marriage, our relationship is so much deeper than, you know, what people's traditional definition of being equally yoked is. I'm living in my equally yoked life. Pete is living in his equally yoked life because, you know, we're together, we're partners, and you know, we're not just some typical social media couple. What you see
That
with us
part.
is
Back at the beginning.
The social media.
What is it?
some social media
Yes.
couple. We are truly living this life. You know, it's not one way in a public and in another way behind closed doors.
Yeah,
We
it's not
truly,
scripted.
it's not scripted. It's not pre-planned. It's not anything we have to prepare for. If you see us in public,
Right.
we truly love each other, and we pray and hope that the love that we share with one another, that because it's a part of our whole person healthy journey,
yeah.
right? We can't be whole person healthy if you have a partner that, you know, you're not equally yoked with, or you don't even like, or who doesn't like you. So
Right.
yes, we pray that, you know, the love that we have, that is actually seen and felt. And that's what we, you know, that's the desire that we have, so that people can understand that our whole person healthy life is really a whole person healthy life.
Need that.
Hey, we gonna bring the couple back. I thought they were gonna come as a duo, so she told me I'm just coming on my name, so I had to slip Miss Suzette in here. But I saw them at an event that Mr. Mayberry did, and I just was so over the couple component of it. So I reached out to Mr. Pete. I didn't think he'd receive me very well, but later on he reached out. He said, "Look, man, we really want to take advantage of that."
Yes.
But he had a lot going on because he was emceeing the actual program. That's a lot of pressure when you're emceeing a program.
Yes.
So with that being said, we're gonna move into congratulating Miss Suzette because she just did something. Hold on. Got my Nairobians on deck. Give us a little insight on what we just had. This happened in June. Was this June 18th?
June the 13th.
13th. Okay. She didn't release the pictures till the 18th, I believe. But
Of course, I have to. I'm very
You gotta take it all in.
private and intimate, and so I'm gonna enjoy my own stuff before I share it with everybody else. And then there's still not all of it, so I'm still private. So I only show y'all what I want y'all to see, because I still want y'all to share my happiness. But anyways, y'all, we was in New Orleans at this cute little chapel. It was in and out because I didn't want a big wedding, but the pictures came out very nice.
Beautiful.
It looked so vintage.
I loved it.
And I was like, this is what I want.
hey, a lot of pressure on the photographer. If you missed the kiss, you might as well go shoot yourself.
I loved it.
Right. But I'm talking about she was in and out, like, and then like I didn't have to wait for the photos. They had gave me all the prints on the little card at the end, so I had my pictures and everything right then and
That's
there.
wonderful.
It was in and
That's
out.
wonderful.
It wasn't a very expensive wedding, but I made it.
That's the
Let me
part of
ask you
technology
something.
I just love so much.
Is it about the money that's invested in
No,
the
it's not about
wedding?
the money.
I
That's
almost said the funeral.
That's all.
Almost at the funeral, but I can't say that. Look at Miss Juice Lady. I normally meddle my male friends like that. I said, man, that was the funeral. But you know, I'm messy like that. Go right ahead. Continue to share that moment with us.
But it was really, really nice.
Move that microphone just a little bit to you. Okay. Yeah. Go right ahead.
There we go. But yeah, it was really, really nice. And of course, we had the kids with us, so that was the honeymoon. With the kids, we spent some time with the kids, and that was it.
Okay.
Start it on back.
Next thing, we always got some events. I always got some fitness going on with you. So let me play this. I had to play this like 3 times because I said, damn, did I mess up the video or did she speed it up? But you are energized like this video is. So here we go.
Wait, let me see. I sped it up just a little bit because shorter videos get more views according to Instagram.
But I'm like, it just took off. I thought it was my error. Give us a little insight on what we got going on.
So we are doing water aerobics. First off, let me just go on and shout out the nonprofit that I am working with and I am partnering with is Dominion Life Skills nonprofit, and Miss Kiana Pauline, she heads this nonprofit, which helps children learn how to swim.
That's awesome.
She also has another nonprofit that actually teach the kids how to swim. So they go hand in hand. But we had partnered with each other for the summer to bring in water aerobics, and then half of the proceeds, of course, is for me as the instructor, but the other half goes to her nonprofit that pays for free lessons for the kids. So that in itself is...
I got to ask the Juice Lady. Juice Lady, how impactful is it for us as different business people, solopreneurs, visionaries to collaborate our efforts?
Collaboration is key because you can't do anything by yourself.
Right.
And if you have that mindset, then you've already lost the vision of what you're trying to accomplish. Collaboration in the community, because that's how we're going to impact the communities, by working together.
Right.
That's how you grow wealth, you build wealth for yourself and your families, and also for the community, because we want to pour back into the community. Johnny and I have had this conversation before about working together, about sharing each other's businesses, and letting people know what someone else specializes in.
Yes.
Just, when it comes to herbs and things, I like to refer people to Johnny, or tell people about Johnny, because everybody don't specialize in everything. Herbs is not my subject matter expertise. I can speak to it at a high level. I told Johnny that before, but if you need to get into the weeds, the details, this is your lady right here. This is your lady, because, and she is collaboration, because I'm not doing the community a service by putting up a front, right, or trying to talk about something that's not my expertise. I know where my grace is when it comes to health and wellness. It's in plant-based food and juicing, and how impactful that is on one's life. And then I don't have a moratorium on that as well, because there are other people.
That's a big word. Big word. I don't understand. I'm working on my my vocabulary.
Your vernacular.
My vernacular. Thank you. Would you please give us a little peel back on the word that you just used?
Basically, it's just saying I don't own that space of plant-based cooking or health and wellness by myself, or juicing solely. Right. I'm not the only one that's out here doing it. I don't want to be the only one that's out here doing it. I don't want to have that mindset, right? And I want to share and talk about my peers who are also in this field,
Right.
There are other herbalists, there are other persons who are growing in the field of health and wellness, who have other expertise and knowledge that I may not have, right? We're all here to learn and grow from one another. And there's so many people in our community that's lacking the knowledge of what do they really need to to heal themselves, right. So that's the importance of collaboration, is to have these events together, show up at someone else's event, or highlight someone else who's also in this field. My husband and I are big on, we are not gatekeepers.
Right.
We don't want to do, everything alone, because, we want to take other people with us. We want to be on, whatever someone else has going on. And like, even with my juicing customers, when they tell me, they've purchased a juice, or some of them may say reluctantly, like, okay, I can't be your customer anymore, I'm jumping for joy. Right. I'm happy about that, because that's the goal, right? The goal. That is the goal, for them to be in a space where they they've learned so much from either me or Brother Dexter or Johnny, Mr. Charles, Eric Collins, other people, even maybe their own internet people they see on the IG. You know what? I may want to try that for myself. So I'm like, yeah. And when they come to me or when people say, hey, can you help me, pick out a juice or what's the best juice, I'm excited about that. Because people are learning and growing, and that is the goal. We want people to be educated. We want people to have the knowledge that they need so that they can make informed decisions about their own health and wellness.
Man, it's hot. Woo! I ain't talking about literally physically hot. Oh, the energy is hot. Wow, I brought the right ladies. When the city is hurting, I know which superheroes to reach out to when the city is hurting. We're gonna come on back. Man, the juice lady off the chain.
Yeah, she is off the chain. Wow. That's why she had to be at the retreat. Wow. That's why she had to be at the retreat, baby.
Let me you participated in something yesterday. And we talk about collaboration. We talk about watering community.
Yes.
We talk about participating in other people's lift.
Yes.
So let me just throw this out there right quick, and then we're gonna dive right on into the juice lady, because she got a whole lot. I might not even have enough time. But we're going to make some time. All right, here we go.
She going to be back.
I sure will.
Oh, yeah. You always get a chance to come back. When I behave, you get a chance to come back. Yeah. Hell, I can't go back on his show no more. He don't know what that is. All right. And it's our show. All right, here we go.
You don't gotta ask me twice.
I love this music.
You don't gotta ask me twice.
Always vibrating high.
It is. I got goosebumps up in here, man. Since y'all walked in together. All right, I'm gonna stop it right there. I am valuable, bold in who I am, brave in what I do. That's well spoken right there. And this is Nina
Damani.
Okay, and you were the speaker?
So that is the nonprofit started by Carolyn Pryor, which I met her at the Girls Who Brunch tour. She had a group of her girls there, and she pulled me to the side after I got off the stage and did my little segment. And she was like, well, I got a group of girls. Could you come do some things for my girls? And I told her yes. So anyways, she reached out to me, and we had got together, and she hosts these events for young girls for us in our community, to help teach them values that they will need for our community. So her words were, she wants to be like the Girl Scouts board for us.
Okay.
So that's her goal. But yesterday we had did the event for the girls. And by the way, Nina, the mommy, is Swahili, and that means
wow,
I am valuable.
I am valuable. Say that word again.
Nina, the mommy.
Oh, so is that the young lady's personal name?
No, that's the name of the nonprofit.
Okay.
And it means I am
powerful.
I am valuable.
Okay, powerful.
And her name is Carolyn Pryor. But so we had the event yesterday. She hosts I think monthly. But the theme for yesterday was confidence, and so she had wanted to use fitness as a way to link in girls with confidence. So I spoke with the young ladies. We meditated together. We did a lot of affirmations. She has various activities to help with their mental, and we worked it out. We danced. They were really excited about the dance.
I love that.
They was really excited.
Especially about dancing with Johnny. If you never danced with Johnny before, we tell you, it's really wonderful.
Excited about the dance. So all I know is that more of us need to know about it, because I didn't know about it. And she's been going since 2022.
That's wonderful.
So once I get off camera, y'all, I'll drop all her info and stuff in the comments, so y'all can reach out to her.
We have to cease being stuck mindset and start getting out and meeting you all, just being so productive, energetic. I'm in here, my shirt is already soaking wet. Already. So it's a pleasure to have people like you all that are anchored in our communities, and people that are listening and watching need to definitely be connected So you got the invitation, you're being informed, you're made aware of what we got going on. Build some relationship with these two superheroes that are on the couch today.
And let me just
Go
say
right
something,
here, please.
Mr. Howard. There are people in the community, like myself, Johnny, and some others I've mentioned, of course, Mr. Charles, Dexter, other people that are passionate and really care.
Very
I couldn't stress that.
passionate. Yes.
And care. And don't count people out because they may not be in some sort of crowd that you're used to, or some crowd that you see in popularity, or things like that. Support people who really have a passion and a commitment, a dedication, and a love for the community. Support those events. Support those businesses, not because people are, just trying to make a coin or whatever.
Right.
We're really living this life, y'all. Yes. We're really living this life. This isn't something that we're just talking about it. Not to be cliche, but we're not just talking about it. We're being about it.
Yeah.
And again, when you see events advertised and things of that nature, please support those events, because a lot of time and effort and resources goes into these events so that they can be impactful for you all, for the community. They may not be dressed up as your favorite social media person.
You peeling it back,
your
Juice Lady.
Peel it back. Internet star. But these things need to be said, and I say it with a godly compassion, not to
godly compassion.
Not to just be whatever, or to just to be saying things. I really have a godly compassion about this. I have a godly compassion for the community and for people, because it breaks my heart when I see people suffering from preventable illnesses. Preventable illnesses and diseases. Our community, our black men, people are dying way too young.
Right. And
people are just say that again.
And then getting sold.
Getting sold, yes. Oh my gosh. Like,
when they can fix it.
Yes. We don't have a healthcare system here. We have a sick care system.
Yeah.
There's no benefit in healthy people.
No.
That's why.
Say that again.
There's no benefit in healthy people.
No benefits. Better
with
listen.
Them people. I don't want, who I'm talking with them people. So, but we have to take our health and wellness into our own hands.
Yeah.
And there are people here, again, like myself, like Miss Johnny, Brother Dexter, Eric Collins, who owns The Herbal Blessings. Johnny is the owner of Herbaly Yours.
Yes.
Mr. Charles. There are other people who are juicing, other people who are doing things, not to just be doing them, y'all. People are doing this so that you all can have the knowledge. You all can have the knowledge and understand that, hey, I can live and not just exist, but you can thrive.
Right.
This lady right here, I brags on her. You, this beautiful sister, the way Johnny has healed herself, it's remarkable. And she can tell her own story, but oh my gosh, it's a blessing. It's amazing, because they want you to think they give you an illness, they give you a diagnosis, and give you 15 prescriptions and want you to go home with that. No, ma'am. No, sir.
Right.
No.
Nope.
Everything we need is come from the ground.
Right.
Everything.
Right.
And we are here to show you how to use it.
How to use it,
how to intake it, how to ingest it, so that you can be well. And another thing, I know we have questions and things like that. We having
a conversation. You already addressing these questions. We're gonna do the bio, but keep on going. Don't stop.
Don't look at holistic wellness as a type of microwave thing. Meaning whatever state your body is in, it didn't get there overnight. So you have to give holistic wellness an opportunity to make you well.
An opportunity.
You have to give it an opportunity to make you well by being consistent, by being disciplined, by being committed, and having that mindset of I am my why.
I am my what?
I am my why.
Okay.
And I know that's difficult for a lot of people, especially women, because their why is everybody else, their children, their spouse, their family. And I get that. I understand that. But if you aren't your why, you can't be a wife for any of those other people.
Because throw a little man in there. Men too. Focus on yourself because you can't take care of the next one if you can't take care of you.
Right.
And we know in a community, especially in our community, if a black man ain't running himself down to the ground, people think he ain't good for nothing.
Right.
He ain't doing anything. But the man ended up dead at 45 because he's not taking care of himself. Because he's out here doing everything for everybody else but himself. Meanwhile, ignoring his high blood pressure, ignoring the diabetes, the heart ignoring the heart problems that in turn into congestive heart failure, ignoring the 3 hours of sleep that he's just getting, the obesity that crept up on him in the last 2 years, and that goes for men and women. The mental health, but see, everything goes back there. Because I tell people, it has to start here. You got to have a made up mind. It starts in the mind. That's the first thing I tell my clients. It starts here. You got to have a made up mind. If you're already saying what you can't do, I can't do this, I could never. The first thing people tell me and my husband, we don't even start the conversation when people meet us about being plant-based or vegan or juicing or whatever. They look at us, if they know we don't eat meat, if they've seen us on social media, the first thing they tell us, I can't give up meat. But we didn't ask you to give up anything. But that's their own conscience telling them, I know I need to be doing something, but I can't give up meat. I can't give up cheese. Okay then. Okay, then you've already defeated yourself by saying what you can't do. Or I can't eat. I don't like chickpeas. Or I don't like this. First of all, let me just say this. There are over 80,000 edible plants. Come on. I don't like all 80,000 of them. How many is it? 80,000 edible plants. Okay. There are over 80,000 edible plants.
I got to get my plant up.
You don't have to like or eat every last one of them.
But eat some.
But I eat enough of them to make sure I'm well.
Right.
And there are foods and plants that I introduced myself to when I became fully plant-based, and even my husband, because I had never had them growing up. I didn't have them even when I was vegetarian. I never had a chickpea or a mushroom until I became plant-based. Can't live without them. Love them. Yeah. I stock up on them just to be buying them. just to buy them. If they don't sell somewhere, they may have 15 of them in my pantry. I want more.
Why? Yeah. Why?
That's because they're so universal, and chickpeas have protein and fiber in them. Lentils is one of the highest form of both protein and fiber that you can eat, and it costs a little of nothing. Chickpeas and lentils.
So you don't need the meat.
You don't need meat for protein, but see, Americans have been bamboozled about protein because those people in those industries know it too. Yeah. They know how obsessed Americans are with protein. So now they're putting protein in everything. And I blame some of that on the fitness industry too.
I was going to say, and speaking of that, we went in Kroger the other day. Why is protein Oreos? Why are y'all putting protein in the Oreos?
Because they're bamboozling the people. And I bet you it's a market for it. They're putting protein in Pop-Tarts. But they don't want you to know that it's 60% sugar. Yeah. They don't want you to see the blue one and the red 40 dyes that are in there. But they're they put
big as they.
Johnny, it's highlighted in yellow on the box. 10 grams of protein. They even putting protein in Doritos. One of the worst chips that you can eat. They're putting protein in Doritos. Yes, they do have pork in them. Doritos are a terrible product to eat, but they putting protein in it because they know you want protein. They know Americans are obsessed with it. So we're going to put protein in everything. That's going to spike up profits for those industries. Yes. And then not just those industries, but you're going to get sick at some point. Yeah. That's going to manifest itself. It may not be today,
but the
bill is going to come due. I tell people that when it comes to your health and wellness, the bill is going to come due. So how are you going to pay for it? Yeah. The bill is going to come due.
Or the back end.
You're going to pay for it on the front end or the back end. And that's another myth. People say, it's too expensive to eat healthy. It's really not. I just told y'all lentils and protein and chickpeas, cost a little of nothing. And you can do so much with those. But you have to have an exploratory palate.
Yes.
If you never had lentils before, try them. I don't just open up a bag of lentils, throw it in the pot. I put some seasoning on my food, but I put the right seasoning, not table salt, not all of that traditional Cajun season that y'all used to, but I still season my food. I season it well. My husband has no complaints. He always says I'm the best chef.
And she Creole, y'all.
Yes,
so
I
thought I heard that Louisiana accent
Yes.
when I was listening to the
videos.
videos.
I'm still from New Orleans, Louisiana, so I may not eat traditional New Orleans food anymore, but I still season my food. You know, you still have to give your food a taste. And the wonderful thing about plants is give it whatever taste you want it to have.
Now, you use the word, I'm slow, you use the word palate.
Yes.
What is a palate?
Palate lives on your tongue. It's your taste buds.
Yes.
It's your taste buds. So when I say have an exploratory palate,
Exploratory.
exploratory.
What does exploratory mean?
Exploratory means just like the word implies. You have to explore different flavors and
Be
tastes on your palate. Excuse me. Be open to it. Like I just said, I had never had mushrooms before when I was growing up. If I did, I didn't know it. I never saw mama, grandmama, daddy, grandparents, uncles, aunties. I never saw anybody cooking with a mushroom before. Never saw it. I didn't know what it was about. We love mushrooms. And there are different types of mushrooms. Yes. We love them. I cannot live without mushrooms. I cook them in everything. And they're an amazing food. Lion's mane mushrooms are great for brain health. Yes. I mean, baby bellas are my favorite. Some organic baby bellas. They have a meat-like texture. Oyster mushrooms. Yeah. That's called, if you fry those are like the vegan chicken or whatever, and they taste amazing.
You are so filled with information and knowledge.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Turkey tails are great. I do have a lot of information because I am the kind of person, when I studied this. I've been studying this for over 7 years now. And when I say study, I'm not just pulling up Google and Chat GPT. I have books. I have pamphlets. I have magazine subscriptions. I follow real gurus. I have been on classes. I actually study this information so that I can share the knowledge I have with the community. That's what God has commissioned me to do. I didn't call myself to this.
You are vetted and invested in other people living whole.
I am. That's why my mantra is whole person healthy. Yes.
Before we go any further, I know people got to connect.
Okay.
So let's go over here to this social media. How can they connect? How can Community Strong for Jackson MS-Nairobi, Kenya connect to the Juice Lady?
So the Juice Lady has several platforms. She is on Instagram, the Juice Lady WPH. WPH stands for Whole Person Healthy. So connect with us on the Juice Lady WPH. Connect with us, the same name on Facebook, the Juice Lady WPH. However, if you want to hear more information about our plant-based lifestyle, my plant-based cooking, connect with me on my personal pages. Tasha Almeida is where I give a lot of information about my plant-based cooking, about health and wellness. I go more in-depthly. Tasha Almeida, ALMEID as in Delta A.
I was going to ask you because I said that's not traditionally spelled.
That is Almeida. That is my husband's name, and I took it proudly when I became his wife.
I could not stop looking at the name to make sure I had it spelled correctly. I must have looked at it 30 times.
Connect with me also on my personal Instagram as well, Tasha Mac 523. And also we have a YouTube. We have Whole Person Healthy. That's our YouTube as well. So we're going to be sharing more information on our YouTube. We have a new website that will be released in the coming weeks.
Put that microphone.
The microphone. This microphone just wanted to do its own thing, but y'all gonna get this information.
Yeah, it wants to run. Well, that's why I like having women that are ladies on, the superheroes that are industrious.
I think I'm good now.
Just lean into it.
Yeah. So we have a new website that's going to go live in the next couple of weeks. That's going to be wholepersonhealthy.org. So there we will be introducing people to our plant-based meal prep. So we will have plant-based meal prep services for those who are interested And something else y'all may not know, I am a sourdough bread baker, so I will be selling my sourdough bread as well.
Now, what is sourdough?
Sourdough is a bread that is fermented from yeast that it makes itself from flour and water. It is the best bread that you can eat. Sourdough is actually good for the gut. Sourdough is fermented. It's one of those fermented foods that's one of the best things that you can have over traditional breads that are in the store and things like that. So I make my own sourdough. You okay? I make my own sourdough starter. And I taught myself, classes, books, subscriptions, because we're not big bread eaters, but when I want bread, y'all know I'm an ingredient reader. I'm a label reader, and we'll get into that in a little bit. So I was like, ooh, this bread is just, I can't, I got to learn how to make sourdough bread, but I love sourdough bread. Like I said, it's good on the gut. Yeah. It's not harmful for the gut. It's and it's not like bread that's made with commercial yeast, because it's not a commercial yeast type of bread. It's making its own yeast with flour and water. So we will be selling our sourdough bread as well. So please make sure that you are connected with us on all of those platforms so that you'll know when the new website has gone live. And we're excited. We're excited to offer different things and more experiences in health and wellness.
Powerful. Can we breathe? Miss Johnnie, would you be so kind, if they don't know who this lady is by now, would you bring us into the knowing of the knowing community now with the bio? We just ran, we 40 minutes in, but let's slow down. Let me catch my breath. Okay. I'm all over the studio. Woo, we got a lot going on in here today. Right. It's a blessing to have it.
It's the fire.
Hey, we want to make sure that we cleanse you physically, mentally, spiritually, and also financially.
Yes.
So you got the right superheroes. So Miss Johnnie, I don't know whether to put both of y'all on here. We're going to, while you read, we're going to have the Juice Lady watch. See what kind of expressions come across. Okay, go right ahead, Miss Johnnie, as we read about the Juice Lady.
Okay. In 2018, Tasha Almeida began a comprehensive journey towards holistic wellness, emphasizing physical, spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical health. Adopting a plant-based lifestyle, Tasha Almeida focused on nutrient-rich whole foods. During this period, Tasha Almeida met Pete Almeida Jr., who shared her commitment to plant-based nutrition. Together, they explored the benefits of juicing fresh fruits and veggies. In 2013, Tasha Almeida and Pete Almeida Jr. co-founded the Juice Lady WPHLLC, a health and wellness education company. The organization offers products as cold-pressed juices, elderberry syrup, and sea moss, supporting clients on their wellness journeys. Tasha Almeida is dedicated to educating and coaching individuals to make informed decisions about their health and enjoys preparing plant-based meals. As an advocate for wellness, she has served as a vendor, a speaker, a panelist at many events throughout Mississippi and Louisiana. She shares her expertise on self-healing and the quality of life improvement. In 2025, she and her husband launched Whole Person Healthy Enterprises. This company provides coaching and mentoring for young men, led by Mr. P. Almeida Jr. himself, as well as plant-based meal preparations, catering, wellness coaching, and speaking engagement led by Tasha Almeida. Her commitment to health education continues to inspire others to prioritize their well-being. She regards health education as her ministry and is grateful for the opportunity to share her purpose. Y'all need to give it up for Tasha Almeida.
Now, we're already 40 minutes in, but I just want you all to know she ain't playing up in here.
Thank you.
Miss Juice Lady, you were smiling. I'm having to hurry up and get in on my little 5
I'm smiling
seconds.
because thank you so much, Johnnie, for that. I appreciate you. I have to tell you all this quick story about when we began juicing. So Pete and I started dating in 2018. And he had an apartment. I had an apartment, of course. And one day, Pete shows up to my apartment with this cold pressed juicer. Now it's tickling because I know someone else said once upon a time when I told a story that most men show up to a lady's house with candy, flowers, things like that. He shows up with a cold pressed juicer, and I'm like, okay, I had never heard of the concept of juicing before, but he was starting to read about it and get into it. So he bought a juicer from a lady who had a juice bar, and this was a secondhand juicer, and we learned how to use that juicer together. And we just grew into it, and that's what I say about being equally yoked and someone who's on the same page as you. So he introduced me to the concept of juicing, brought this juicer over to my apartment, and we started juicing with that thing, and we wore that thing out to the point where it broke down.
The juicer is now in the Hall of Juices.
Yes, the juicer has gone on to glory, that very first juicer. So I am grateful for my now husband, who was honestly just my boyfriend, a new boyfriend at the time. We were, getting to know each other and all of that. And, he had just become plant-based. He actually became plant-based in January of 2019. And I became fully plant-based in June of 2019. So, he brought this juicer over, and then we started juicing and doing that together, and we loved it. We love it. So I do understand that when it comes to juicing, juicing is a lot of work.
Yes.
It's a lot of work, but I really enjoy it. So when I'm at home juicing, just want everybody to know that we are Serve Safe certified. So we have the credentials to make sure that we are, creating a top-notch cleansing environment.
Right.
That's important to me. My husband knows cleanliness is very important, so that's why it was important for the community to know, okay, they went out their way to get this credential. I had to study for that test.
Right.
I passed that test. So yes, we are Serve Safe certified, and we do use commercial juicers that are certified, that are NSF certified for consumer use.
Okay.
So our juicers are top-notch equipment. So that's important to us. So when we're at home and I'm juicing, I turn on high vibrational music just to, get myself in that space of, just being able to juice, chopping produce, cleaning them well, making sure our equipment is sanitized and ready for you all to consume juice, because this is a beverage that's going inside your body. So we are very meticulous and particular of ensuring that the space is well kept, that it's clean, and it's sanitized properly, and that our equipment is the same. So that's why when I say there's a lot of work that goes into juicing, there's a lot of work, but we do it proudly. And because we care about the community, and when we deliver orders or when we're at these events and people ask us and talk with us about juicing, I just light up, because all of the work that I put into
loudly.
It's worth it. Yeah. It makes it all worthwhile when people say things like, the beet juice has been helping them, right? That they don't feel as bloated anymore when they drink the green juice, that they feel more energized. Y'all, sometimes I have teared up. That brings tears to my eyes, because, I'm really passionate about this, and I really want to help people.
Right.
And I want to help people come off their medication. Now, listen, when it comes to medication, I'm not one of these people that say, throw that damn medicine away. Right. I'm not going to do that.
That part.
We're going to develop a plan to help you come off it. Yes. Because I don't want you out here dying because you done missed that dose yesterday. Right. Like I said, health and wellness is a journey. And the plan is the thought process is to develop a plan with you so that you can come off that medication.
Yes.
But we're not going to tell you, just because we're holistic people, you don't need that no more. Throw that away. We're not going to do that, because first of all, that's irresponsible.
That's very
irresponsible, and it's negligent.
Yes.
And we're not going to do that. If you have been prescribed a medication, take the medication, but also get with people like Johnny and others, myself, who has expertise in the holistic and wellness field, where you can incorporate the holistic practices along with your medication, so that one day you don't need those medications.
Right.
I had a student in my Rooted and Renewed class this past May, she was on blood pressure medications, but she had been drinking beet juice for an entire year. And her doctor took her off the blood pressure meds. And I was so happy. I was so happy. She no longer, and she had been on them for a while. Young, beautiful woman, had been on blood pressure medicine for a very long time. She dedicated herself to drinking beet juice consistently because we know the power of raw beets, y'all.
Yes,
we know the power of raw beets. Johnny's an expert in the power of raw beets. We know the power of raw beets. Raw beets they help manage blood pressure. They help manage heart conditions.
Yes.
They give you energy. They increase your iron levels.
Yes.
So if you are consistent with your holistic practices, you too, if you're on medication, you can come off your medication.
Come off of it.
You can.
No lie.
You know, the beautiful thing you said is we didn't get there overnight.
We didn't.
We're not going to get from there.
Yeah, overnight. Yeah.
We're not.
Okay.
Exactly. Wow. But if you're consistent and dedicated, you will get there. You know, before I became plant-based, I used to suffer with iron levels low iron levels badly. I had low iron. I was, with the poster child for anemia. Like, seriously.
I was anemic too.
Yeah, always, always cold now. I'm still always cold now.
Right.
Still always cold. But my iron levels are not tanking. They're not in the toilet like they used to be. I'm talking about low. I used to have low iron levels to the point where my energy used to be bad. But when I became plant-based and juicing, that increased my iron levels. I was still taking my iron pills until I got there.
Yeah. Yep. You got to wean yourself out.
Yes.
Miss Johnny, I think we've done the first 3. I'm interested in number 4.
Okay. So what kind of juicer should someone who's beginning to juice purchase?
Okay. So we are advocates for cold press juicers.
Say that slowly. Say that slowly for
Cold
us.
press. You have to get a juicer with cold pressed technology. What I mean by that is cold press technology means that the juicer is not heating the produce.
Wow.
And the auger, which is the part inside the juicer that turns, it's only rotating at no more than like 50 rotations per minute. So it is squeezing all of the juice out of the produce. So it's squeezing leaves like spinach, kale, fennel, all of that, right? So you want cold press technology, and like I said, the important part is that the produce is not being heated, because you want your juicer to be able to give you all of the nutrients and minerals from that juice. So that's why we use cold press technology. Other juicers that are not cold press technology, they're going to heat your produce and you're not going to get the maximum amount of nutrients and minerals from the produce. So, so that's why we recommend cold press technology juicers. Those are the juicers that we use.
That made it work.
We started with a Breville juicer. Now the thing I think Breville has upgraded their technology from when we had it years ago.
Yeah.
Because that first juicer we had, that was a noisy little thing. It was noisy and it was hard to clean, y'all. Ooh, that thing was noisy. Like you could hear it outside like it was mowing the lawn or something. It was so loud. But seriously though, you want a juicer that has cold press technology. Ninja makes a great cold press juicer. Y'all know Ninja done up their game on everything.
Yeah, on everything.
Ninja is that kind of they're not gonna be like Kodak and Blockbuster. They're not gonna find themselves extinct because the world has changed, right? So Ninja has upped their game. They have a great cold press juicer if you want to start off with something like that, because I understand juicing can be overwhelming for people. I know so many people that said they bought a juicer, were excited about it until they looked at it and the juicer is in a closet or the pantry somewhere.
Yes,
I get it and I understand that. I really do. But if you want to juice, start off with something like a Ninja. I think Canopy makes a good cold press juicer. Hurom, Hurom, as in Mary. The juicers that we have, we're Nama people. We have we have the J2 juicer. We also have 2 Cuvings juicers. We just invested in a Cuvings Auto 10 Plus. That's my boo right there. Yes. That's my boo, because they have big hoppers, but these are
I won't say advanced juicers, but they are big juicers, but they are easy to clean. They are, you know, they're not noisy. If you want to invest, like I tell people, invest in your health. Invest in your, you know what? I knew I had arrived, y'all, in this journey when I started becoming more excited about buying my kitchen appliances than I were about buying high heels.
About going out of town, about traveling.
About buying high heels. That's my jam. And anybody who know me know I'm a heels wearing girl, but I'd rather buy an appliance or some sort of gadget that's going to help me to increase my overall health and wellness before I buy the high heels. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm really in this thing. Now I'm gonna buy the high heels, but they gonna be bought at a later point in time after I buy these new kitchen appliances. And some of these, and there are ways to get juicers and appliances that you want without breaking a budget, right? You just have to be crafty about these things, y'all. You know, when certain holidays come about, like Mother's Day or Christmas, any other holiday where you're going to receive a gift your birthday. Yeah. I know people are asking y'all what y'all want. Y'all better tell them. And then even if let's just say there's a juicer you want, they may not be able to help you invest in the entire thing. Ask for a gift card. Ask for a Visa gift card. Right. If you get gift cards that's, you know, has a certain amount on it, that's the less you have to spend on it. You got to get creative when it comes to buying the things you want. And then also with Qvings, I know Qvings does it. Qvings does payment plans. No interest. So it's just like buying it straight out. What they call it, like same day finance, same day cash. You can pay for it every 2 weeks. For the same price, is no interest on it. So you're not paying, oh, I got to pay interest or an additional $100. Right. Nope, it's not that. If it costs let's just say if it's $400, you just break that payment up into every 2 weeks. So there are ways that you can buy juicers and other products without breaking the bank. But you have to invest and you have to say, this is for my own wealth. Yeah. Again, going back to you being your why. I am my why. I am buying this for me. And then also, let's just be real. Some people don't want to do it, and that's okay. They don't want because let's just be honest. I don't want to change my own oil in my car. Right. My husband don't want to change our oil. We outsource that. We go to the dealership, and they change our oil, and we're good with that. We're gonna pay them to do that, right? So you pay somebody to juice for you, then, right? Because there are things that, and I get it. You may not have the time. You may not really fully understand what you're doing, what produce to combine so that you can get the maximum amount of nutrients for whatever you're trying to accomplish, right? And if you don't want to do it, that's okay. There's no shame in that. Because there are some things that, again, that all of us don't want to do. We outsource services. There's nothing wrong with outsourcing services. I ask Johnny all the time for things. Like, Johnny, do you have, and I got to get that cold pressed black seed oil from you, sis. Yes.
Well, they making investments right here on the couch.
Because that's my sis, that's my friend, and I know, you know, she. And another thing, I ain't asking Johnny for no discounts. Ooh. No, I never asked Johnny for a discount.
My culture, stop it. Quit it.
We offer discounts. Now, businesses offer discounts. We offer discounts. We offer discounts. But let us offer the discount, y'all. Please. Let us offer the discount because this is a business and, you know, we put a lot into it. But again, this is my sister, my friend. But because she is, I'm investing in her business because her business is investing in my health. Right. And I respect that. Likewise. Yes.
And you know what?
I respect that.
If you want a discount, don't do it when I got a table full of folks.
Right. Ask me on the side. Damn. Get in my ear.
Why would you come up when I got a table? What I'm going to get?
Because there's a way to do everything.
There's a way.
Right. There's a way to do everything.
Have some vendor etiquette about yourself.
There's a way to do everything.
We got to put out a publication about shopping vendor etiquette.
I like that. Vendor etiquette is top 10.
Yeah, man, it's top. Yes. All right. Let me, we got number, what kind of, okay, number 5. What's number 5, Miss Johnny?
What's the best juice to start with?
I always tell people start with a green juice. Y'all know I'm obsessed with gut health.
Yeah.
Start with a green juice because you got to get your gut right. Disease starts in a gut. Hippocrates say that. Yes, he coined that phrase that disease starts in the gut. I always tell people start with a green juice. We have 2 of them on our website, the Green Me Clean Me and the Green Clean Machine.
Wait. The Green Me.
Which one did I have?
You had the Green Me Clean Me.
Does it make you poop?
The
green meat, clean meat.
Yes,
will make
but
you
it's a natural
turn that mic,
type.
bring that mic up
It's
a
a
little bit.
natural type of
Thank you, man.
product, right? So I tell people, and I get those questions a lot, and those are
You
good
ain't got to
questions.
hold. Don't hold.
People
it.
think,
There
you
go.
know, and it's funny, but they're good questions. People think they're gonna be standing here talking to me 1 minute, they're drinking juice, and then they gotta shoot off to the bathroom.
Right.
It's not that. Your juices are your same produce, only in juice form.
Only in juice
You're
form.
drinking kale. That kale was in its original state. We took it from its original state and put it in a juice form. Now, I want to also answer the question, because it's going to go back to, is it going to make me poop? People ask me a lot about the fiber in the juice. Does juicing strip the fiber? That question, the answer to that question is yes and no. Because juicing keeps the soluble fiber. You have two types of fiber in your body, or in your
Slow down and
vegetables,
walk
right?
me down. Then
I'm
don't
sorry,
run me
I'ma
down.
get
Just
there.
slow
I'm
me
sorry,
down.
I'm
This
sorry.
lady here got
So
some
the-
love and
The two
passion
types
about
of
it.
fiber are soluble fiber and insoluble fiber. Soluble fiber is that fiber that it gels up. It acts like the water, right, in your body once you eat it in your body. Things like chia seeds and stuff like that, right? That's your soluble fiber. So the juicing keeps the soluble fiber, but what it does is going to remove the insoluble fiber, which actually bulks up the stool. That insoluble fiber is hard to digest. You can't really digest it. So, but that's why it's like a broom and it sweeps through your body.
Yeah.
So people may wonder, well, why would I want to juice if I can't keep that? So the question, and where you get your insoluble fiber from, the skins on your fruit and vegetables, like your apple, you take, and that's what juicing does. It's gonna peel the skin out. But juicing, that's why juicing gives you a smooth, clean drink, because it's removing that insoluble fiber and you're getting the nutrients directly to your bloodstream. So that's why when you drink juice, you're going to feel energized almost immediately after drinking juice, because it's bypassing that digestive process with the saliva having to chew it, and it has to go all through your stomach, breakdowns. It doesn't have the insoluble fiber, making it hard to digest and all of that. So you're getting a clean, smooth juice, and you're getting those nutrients and minerals that's going directly to your bloodstream when you drink your juice. So, however, or in addition to, if you want to say, I still want my insoluble fiber, because I do too. Put it in a smoothie. Yep. That's where your blender comes in. That's where your smoothies come in.
Or dry out that pulp.
Yes.
And
Johnny's big on drying that pulp out.
Sprinkle it in your yogurt.
Yes.
Sprinkle it on top of your cereal.
Yes.
Put it on top of your jelly toast, your honey, so you can still get it.
Yes, because we're not wasting anything, y'all. We're not wasting anything. That pulp has a purpose, and I've dried out my pulp before. And if you say, well, I don't have a dehydrator and I can't buy, put it in the oven. I put mine in the oven.
Put it in the
oven. And I have a dehydrator, but I don't use it.
Easier.
Yes, it's easier because I juice so much, and then I use the sheet pan. I put unbleached parchment paper on it, and I just put my unbleached. Girl, you know how I am. We can't use that people stuff, girl. Unbleached parchment paper. And then I use my big cookie sheet, and I just put it on there, and I just put it on the lowest setting in my oven, and it dries out for about 12 hours. Then hey, I use it for everything. Johnny taught me how to use some of it as my compost for my garden.
And that was gonna be my next thing, girl.
But that pulp is good. That juice pulp is good, because that's your insoluble fiber, and then you can put that in your smoothie as well. I do both. I juice and I juice smoothies, right? We have our juices, we have our Vitamix, and then get your high-powered blender as well.
Yeah.
Y'all, I can give so much information about how to set your kitchen up for success.
That's going to be our next show.
But that's also in my upcoming book. How to set your kitchen up for success. So we're going to talk about that as well on another show. But yeah, your kitchen has to be set up for success.
Yeah.
And when I say success, I mean your health and wellness success, because that's where it starts, in the kitchen. Yes, you got to move your body, all those things. Johnny's a fitness expert, but y'all, you got to start in the kitchen.
We got everything we need right here on the couch.
What? You got to cook. Yes.
What? Oh, you also got to teach us how to clean those areas that we're going to be juicing out of. That's another show.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
I mean, I can teach you all how to do all of that because it's important. You need to know it. I've taught myself, of course, and we want to be successful in this journey. Now, again, if you say, okay, I messed up on this, that's okay. Keep going.
Keep going.
Please keep going.
We're still learning.
We're still learning.
We are still learning.
And let me tell you something about holistic wellness, holistic health, just like Johnny just said. It's a new concept to most people, but it's not new, of course, because our ancestors did this,
Way
of course.
before.
That's a different conversation.
Yes,
That's our third
But
show.
there are different.
You are for real
Number
now.
3.
I'm for real.
You co-host. You hosted it.
Yes,
That's the third show.
but-
Go ahead.
The holistic world, everybody has their own opinion about it. Everybody has their own way of doing things. So, I don't like to say somebody else is wrong or somebody else is right. We all have our way of doing things, right? So you have to chew the plant-based meat and spit out the bones, right? You gotta chew the plant-based meat and spit out the bones. If it's for you, it's for you. If somebody else is giving you something else, then hey, then that's fine. But you can't say, oh well, that's not right, this right. You have to keep trying and keep going because eventually you're going to find that what I want to call the sweet spot of your health and wellness that works for you. My husband and I, we don't try to convert anybody to being plant-based or vegan. And I think I've shared that with Johnny before and with her audience at the retreat. That is not the goal, to try to convince you to be one thing or another, right? But I think we all can agree on incorporating more plants into your lifestyle will make you healthy.
Right.
But we're not here to convince you to be plant-based, to be vegan, to be keto, to be vegetarian, or whatever. You have to find what works for you. This is our journey and it works well for us.
I got to ask a question, and I'm giving a shout out to some of my people on here. I got Wes Blight, my coach. Wes is on here. He coached my son back in early 10, 11, 12, 13. I got Griff Griffin. He's a photographer.
Hey, Griff.
Y'all know Griff?
I know Griff.
Khadijah Muhammad is on here. Jawan Carter. I got to get you on here, Miss Carter.
Hey, lady.
You know lady too? All right. I got somebody who's going to bring you
Johnny
in, Miss
knows
Carter.
everybody.
Dexter Mayberry.
Miss Dexter.
Let me ask you, your juicing, is it just for melanated people or can anyone juice?
So think about it this way, and I'm glad you asked that question. Fruit and vegetables are not ethnic specific, right? They're
Say that
not.
again now.
They're not tied to an ethnicity. Fruit and vegetables are not ethnic specific. They're not gender specific, right? So don't think about, again, when you think about juicing, just say, okay, these are my fruit and vegetables in juice form. Everybody eats fruit and vegetables. Everybody in the produce section. White people, black people, Asians, Hispanic community. Same thing with herbs. So it's not just for one group of people or another. Juicing is not just for adults, it's for everybody. Juicing is not just for black people, it's for everybody. Juicing is not just for women, it's for everybody. So I'm glad you asked that question because people do think like that, right? And another great thing I love about plants, juicing, herbs, you may be taking it for one thing, but because they're so powerful, they're healing everything. You may be drinking that green juice to settle your gut and to help you with your bloating, but it's clearing your skin up at the same time. It's giving you energy, right? It's helping you to manage cravings that manages your weight. You're drinking that beet juice because you have an issue with high blood pressure, but it's increasing your iron levels at the same time, right? It's cleaning your blood because beets are a great blood cleanser, right? And that's what I love about plants, y'all. That's what I love about them because you're taking them. You can be taking them for one specific thing, but it's healing everything.
That's why I say just take one.
Yes.
Start with one of something.
One of something. Yes. Yo, Johnny's the truth. I just love her so much, y'all. I just love her so much.
I did a pretty good combo deal here today, didn't I? Get a powerful punch. Hey.
Yes. I mean, just take one or whatever that you're getting from Johnny Now, people ask me all the time, well, how much juice should I drink? Drink as much as possible. Or as
ain't no
little.
limit on no
Yes,
juice.
exactly. If you feel like, okay, I'm just going to start off with one, start somewhere, right? And then people always asking me, well, how does it taste? I'm like, oh my God. Like,
Why?
like, I say this with all love, respect. How does that diabetes taste to you?
Ooh.
How does that congestive heart failure taste?
Ooh, wow.
How does that obesity taste?
Wow.
Because that stuff is hard.
And this is spoken with love,
Yeah.
care,
I
and
promise
respect.
it is, because
Yeah.
I love y'all with a godly compassion. I tell y'all I love my
But
people.
sometimes y'all
I love the
need tough
community.
love.
Yes.
Y'all
I
need.
got-
Green juice does not taste like sweet tea.
It
I'm
does
going
not.
to be honest.
But it's not.
But-
But
that.
it's not terrible.
But
It
the
is
more
not.
the more you engage, the more you become acclimated
Yes,
to
but
it.
I'm honest with
and
people.
cleanse
Right.
and upgrade
it's
your
gonna-
palate.
Look
But
out
when
now.
when they ask me what my favorite juice is, it's a green juice. Not because it tastes like my watermelon juice,
Right.
because it doesn't. But again, I'm obsessed with gut health. I have to make sure my gut is my second brain.
Right.
Wow.
Your gut is your second brain.
Right.
Disease gonna start there.
Start
Why
there.
would you not want that clean? And people, and let me say this as well. Cleaning your liver is also important.
Yes.
But let me also say this.
Yes.
Why I say start with the gut, because if you focus first on detoxing your liver, guess where the toxins from the liver gonna go? They're gonna go in your gut.
Yes.
So
Truth.
when I tell people start with your green juice and then let's go to the blood cleanser.
Good.
I got
Ooh.
a 10-minute video.
Okay.
All right, and we in our extra session. So we
Okay.
got about 24
Okay.
minutes left,
Okay.
guys. This has been fantastic. Hold on.
Thank you.
Now I'm saying I got a question
My,
for you.
my people, what we're going to do is,
Related to the juice for the folks.
okay, we're
Okay.
finna do that now. Let's do that question
Okay.
now.
Okay.
Go right ahead.
So, a lot of people, when they come to me about the herbs,
Mm-hmm.
and they talk about diabetes, and I mention fruit,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
first thing they say is, it's too much sugar in fruit. I can't have the fruit. My doctor said, don't. But how can we treat diabetes with fruit if you can't have the
if
sugar?
you can't have the sugar.
But what? I'm gonna let you.
Fruit has natural
There we go.
fructose,
There we
y'all.
go. Natural.
Fruit has natural
Natural.
fructose. And we want to have fruit that has seeds in it.
Yes.
We
that
want to
again.
have
Hit it
the
again.
fruit that has seeds. We don't want any fruit without seeds. That's GMO stuff. We don't want any genetically modified organisms, because that's what, those sorts of things aren't healthy for you. But we want fruit with seeds in it, because seeds mean they're reproducing, right?
Yes.
But going back to Johnny's question, which is most people's question when they have diabetes, do not be afraid to consume fruit, even if you are taking diabetic medications, because fruit has natural fructose in it. It's not any added sugars. Fruit, and then we don't make our juice with anything in it. So
Right.
you won't get any cane sugar. You're not getting any emulsifiers. You're
Right.
not getting any shelf stabilizers. That's why the juice separates.
Yes.
And I just tell you, give it a gentle shake and it'll come back together.
I'm glad you said that, because the first time I saw it separate, I'm like, damn, something wrong with this.
No, it's
Okay.
not. Nothing.
That's just showing that it's been loved in.
Right. And
Okay.
I mean,
And that's still your little fiber that then fell to
Yeah,
the bottom.
that's the
all it
soluble
is.
fiber
That's
that
the
fell.
fiber.
Because it spooked me. I said, is this spoiled?
the
no,
fiber.
it's not
Okay.
spoiled. But that's a good question, though.
That's the
But
fiber.
the food that are on the shelves, those juice products, because I call the food in the stores are not real food, y'all. That's
Frank.
food products. I call it Franken food. That's food products. Those juice companies that are on the shelves, and I'm talking about them big chain companies,
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah. Boathouse
Those
and,
things have shelf stabilizers in them. They have emulsifiers. They have preservatives. That's why they're not separating, and that's why they can last on the shelf for 3 months. That's why
Right.
they can last in those coolers for 3 months.
Right.
Miss Juice Lady, how long? I've got someone else that I've purchased juices through.
Okay.
You're gonna be my next one. I got
Okay.
another quarterback coming to the team.
Okay.
All right. How long, when you purchase the juice and you crack the cap on it, how long can you hold on to that juice?
So once
Consumption
you crack the cap on it, because again, when you're juicing, you're taking the fruit and vegetables from its natural state and you're processing it. Everything is a process, right?
Yeah.
but there are different degrees to process. We don't do highly processed and ultra processed stuff. So that means it started oxidizing. As soon as you cut it up and juice it, it's oxidized.
Get educated, child. Get informed.
Once you crack the cap on it, to get the maximum amount of nutrients and minerals, consume it in 3 days if you're putting it in the refrigerator.
Okay.
To get the maximum amount. Now that's the maximum amount.
3 days.
Now I tell people it will last without spoiling in the refrigerator up to 7 days.
Yeah.
I'm that 7 day dude. But I can
you want the maximum. But even if you say, okay, it's day 4, still drink it. Because you're going to get something out of it.
You're going to get something. Something is better than nothing.
If you say, okay, I bought this juice, but I'm going out of town for a week, put it in the freezer. It will freeze up to 30 days.
Wow. Yes.
It will freeze up to 30 days.
3,
then
7,
take
30.
it out the freezer.
3, 7, 30.
Yes,
okay.
we freeze juice because we also ship. And that's how I like to ship. I want to make sure it's frozen, so you know.
That's how I do my CMOS.
Yes.
Ladies, let me slip in and play this little video now. Wherever you need to dip in at, Miss Juice Lady, you can.
Okay.
Miss Johnny, wherever you need to dip in
I'm
at,
just
you can.
over here. I'm just chilling.
But this work to help. Let me see. Where is it at? I'm gonna do this one with you on there. I'll come back and put Miss Johnny. We always got to be branding.
I love it. I love your videos. Huh?
They are cute. I love them. Y'all make sure y'all share this video.
Right. And connect with Mr. Howard Sanders.
Look out,
and
man.
Connect with Johnny as well.
Herbaly
yours. Herbaly has 1 L. Connect with her on Facebook and also Instagram. She's also Beastedbody Fitness as well. Y'all, I've danced with Johnny. I've done Zumba with her. And Johnny gonna get you right. Like, seriously, Johnny will get you right. And this is Queen of Herbs.
So it is me, Tasha, the Juice Lady. I am juicing customer order, and the featured juice for today is the Lady Cleanser. Now, I don't get that many.
Oh, I did slip this in here. The Lady Cleanser.
Good. I talk about the name too.
And the reason being is because the Lady Cleanser is designed to cleanse, of course, the inside of the body.
I didn't mean to have Maxine's up there. They got an event on the 1st of August.
That's going to restore pH balance. That's going to clean the floral and most delicate parts of a woman. Use your imagination. And I like to say that this is a juice blend that you can drink. Of course, you can drink it for daily wellness, right? You can drink any juice blend for daily wellness. But it's really good to drink during and after a menstrual cycle, especially after an old relationship. I like to say that, use your imagination to give your body a refresh, a cleansing, a new start, get your body in order. And also, ladies, I know it's springtime, and what does that mean? That means a lot of you ladies who love to partake in seafood, crawfish, crabs, and things like that, you may want to get you some of this Lady Cleanser as well, because it's outside season.
You got such an intent look on your face.
All of that seafood and stuff.
That's all you can do. When the information comes, you just be like, yeah.
So go ahead and
I'm about to give this to you.
I don't want you gentlemen to be fooled by the name, because fruit and vegetables are not gender specific. I just named it the Lady Cleanser. I like the name, but men, you all can drink this juice as well to cleanse out your body parts. So,
you want to give us a little recap on that?
Yes. So
she's like, hold on.
Mr. Howard just aired a commercial with one of my videos featuring one of my juice blends called the Lady Cleanser. And you all heard me just speak on fruit and vegetables are not gender specific. I like that name, the Lady Cleanser. I coined that juice that name because it is a juice blend that cleanses out the floral parts of a woman. Use your imagination. It's good to drink before and after, and even during your menstrual cycle. And again, as the commercial aired, any juice blend is great for daily wellness. If you're not drinking it for whatever the name implies, you can drink any juice for daily wellness. Mm-hmm. But that juice blend, the Lady Cleanser, also gives you a refresh and a cleansing to your floral area. after an old relationship, y'all use your imagination, things like that. But I also stated that I don't want men to be put off a food by the name. You can call it whatever you want, but you can still drink this juice blend because men need to be clean as well. Use your imagination as well. But again, any juice blend is great for daily wellness. But if you need a refresh, or you just want to feel, like what they call it, springtime fresh or whatever, then, the Lady Cleanser is good for that. But again, it's not just for ladies. It's for gentlemen. If you want to give it to your children, they don't need to know what the name is because the name is not on the sticker or anything like that. But that juice blend, my husband has drank it. He loved it because it tastes great. He'll drink anything that tastes great. As long as he's getting some fresh fruit and vegetables in him. And that juice blend, I do put some special things in there. It's not just fresh fruit, but they have Ceylon cinnamon. Ceylon cinnamon is the real cinnamon, y'all. Yes. Ceylon starts with the C. So it has Ceylon cinnamon in there. It has a pinch of cayenne. So it has some of those cleansing herbs. Johnny can attest to that. That goes along with that fruit. That's in that blend to give you a really good cleaning. And that's what we love so much about that Lady Cleanser juice blend. But please check out our website. And then also we've had customers who they see things on their IG page or whatever, and they'll ask us, can you make this juice blend? I sure can. So yeah, so you don't have to. That's what our special juice request button is for on the website. If you see a juice blend that you would like for us to make and it's not specifically on our website, please send us a message. We are not we wouldn't be put off by that or anything. If you want a juice blend that that you don't see on our website, please ask us about it. Or if you see something on our website, of course, it's your responsibility to make sure that you're letting us know about any allergies or anything that you may have. So don't
be quiet.
Yes, please don't, because we want you to be well. We don't want to give you a juice blend and you can't have pineapple. Right. So again, I had a customer to reach out about our celery juice. They didn't want it just straight celery. They asked if I could put some pineapple in it. And we will definitely do those things, right? Because again, this is your health and your wellness. We've had people to ask, with our watermelon punch coolers, can they just have straight watermelon? They didn't want any other fruit in it. Yes, we sure can. So whatever juice blend, if you want us to customize it, we definitely will do that. We have no problem doing that for any and every customer who has some sort of special juice blend request. Excuse me, that's what I'm trying to say. Also, there are other juice blends that we make that are not specifically, I don't know why I'm having problems with that word today, that are not on our website, but we do offer juice blends for constipation as well. So if there's something that you specifically need, please reach out to us.
Let me see if I can slip in and keep on moving the video. Here we go, boy. You're making this so easy.
Hey,
here we go, Mr. P.
This is Tasha, the Juice Lady, and we have here the managing partner of the Juice Lady WPH, Mr.
That's your
P.
juice partner.
He is. He's so excited about everything and health and wellness as I am.
Take it to the head, take it to the head, take it to the head.
He's drinking our wellness shot.
How was it? Wait till you see his response. Wait till you see his response.
I know, because our wellness shot, it can get a little spicy.
It got a little,
but it works. It got some bite to it, y'all.
Yes, at the very end. You're going to be like, ooh.
Yes.
The weather changing, obviously, especially in Mississippi. More people doing indoor activities around people because of holidays, sporting events, or whatever. Don't wait, trust me on this, do not wait until you get a cold or start feeling bad to take medicine. Take this liquid medicine in advance and it will be a game changer. I highly recommend it. We have these.
Yes, I call our wellness shot the liquid vitamin. It's a 4-ounce shot. I know some people may say, "Oh, that's a lot for a shot," but we want you to have we want you to have the maximum amount of produce in that shot that you're going to get so that you can be well, right? So that liquid vitamin, it actually prevents any type of illnesses that can be trying to come on. It helps cure you. I like to drink it for preventative maintenance. I like to say, that liquid vitamin, it works. If anybody has ever had like emergency or anything like that from the store, that's what that's it in holistic wellness form. That little shot right there, that little liquid vitamin, it protects and builds your immunity from colds, from the flu, from viruses. I feel honestly when I take the wellness shot, I feel protected to go out in the street or amongst people, right? Because I've taken that wellness shot. Is very high in ginger. We believe in ginger. Our ancestors believe that ginger is your everything. So please take ginger as often as you can. So that's why our wellness shot comes in a 4-ounce shot. And trust me, you don't need any more than that. that 4-ounce wellness shot. But we love it. Again, we call it the liquid vitamin. It really does protect and build your immunity. So
is that every day on that wellness shot? Is that every other day? What's the
as often as you want to take it. Yes. Okay. I try to take them at least 3 to 4 times a week.
Okay.
In the morning, start off taking it in the morning on an empty stomach. So that's the first thing you want to take. Get that wellness shot in before you get anything else in. Get your wellness shot in.
Okay.
Christmas and New Year's, it can be a horror, especially when you're off work. But anyway, happy Wednesday. I'm not gonna be before you all. What I'm doing, I'm juicing.
It's that high blood pressure.
Yes. I think that's what it is.
With the beets,
right
yes.
now, I am juicing our high blood pressure management juice blend for a customer in Louisiana. And I'm gonna talk to you all about the power of juicing raw beets.
Thank y'all for watching.
Drinking raw beets. Don't think pickled beets. I know pickled beets are nasty. I don't even like pickled beets. Never did. But I will drink raw beets that are juiced because they are so great for you. Beets are like a superfood. They are great for your heart. They fight free radicals that cause cancer. They're great for weight loss management. They are great for high blood pressure. Beets are just a great fruit to juice and drink. So if you having any issues or just for preventative maintenance, y'all know I'm very big on preventative. Please drink you some raw beets. We can definitely juice it for you if you like for us to do so. Visit our website, thejuicelady.com. Yes, we are juicing. We are still juicing. I know it's the holiday season, but hit us up on our website. If you have any questions, you can send us an email, info@thejuicelady.com. But you gotta get those beets in, y'all, because they are great for you. They're going to protect you and also heal you if you allow it to do so, right? The great thing about plants that I love so much is that one plant can heal and prevent many different diseases, right? Just like I named in the beginning of this video, right? Beets. One plant. Beets by themselves have so many health benefits. So that's what you want when you are juicing, when you are taking in plants, right? That's what I love so much about plants, because it's doing a plethora of things that are great and beneficial for my body. So if you want some beet juice, please hit us up on our website, send us an inquiry to our email address, or hit us up in the DM. We're always available to answer questions so that you can be on your own journey of living whole person healthy, especially in 2024. Have a great day.
That was a good one. This is that parasite.
Oh, the parasite cleanse, yes.
For today, I know I haven't done a video in a while, but I just made a new juice blend. So this is our parasite cleanse, and it is made with papaya, pineapple, red apple, and mango. So I'm going to go ahead and drink this juice live. I've already did a little taste test of it, and it tastes pretty good. So I know y'all are probably wondering, well, where are the papaya seeds? So I have a spoonful of papaya seeds right here. Papaya seeds are not easy to, to just take right on a spoon, but I'm gonna take some of them off, y'all, because I can't do all.
You said, let me take some of them off.
I do want to get
a lot of them.
Let me take some of them off. We don't need all
It
that.
was a whole heap of
the
seasoning. Yeah. They're not the most tasty.
Hey, you kind of was like, should I try that or not? Yeah.
No, I was gonna try it.
I'm saying me. Yeah. Okay. I've heard of them. I'm familiar with them.
They're not very big. And it's even better when you swallow them whole. It's more effective because
it has been known that the seeds actually sticks to parasites better as it goes through your bloodstream. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take some of these parasite seeds and swallow these.
They're sure doing a little cup. A little plastic wrap.
So the papaya seeds are not in the juice itself?
No, we don't put them in. And see, that's one of them things I learned by trial and error. So, yes, I tried. I think I tried juicing them, and they don't mesh well with the blend, and they make the blend disgusting. Like, because the seeds themselves taste like acidic if you try to chew them. And so what we actually do is, once we get the papaya, we scrape them out with a spoon, and when you purchase the parasite cleansing juice blend, then we give you some of the seeds in a plastic ramager. So that's how you get the juice.
So the seeds come with the drink?
Yes, of
with
course.
the juice.
Yes,
okay.
I would never give you the juice without the seeds. You need
Okay, thank you. Because I'm like, where do I get the seeds from?
No, you get them from us. Yeah, so we just scrape them out the papaya.
You're gonna make it this one-stop drink.
Yeah,
one-stop drink.
Most definitely, because we want you to have the entire thing, right? We want people to have the maximum amount of protection and be able to have that cleanser.
You gotta get the seeds down, but the juice tastes pretty good. So let me know.
And we can find these videos on your Instagram and also on your phone. Okay,
yes.
give them the shout out that Instagram.
The Instagram again, the Juice Lady WPH is the Instagram. The Facebook page is the Juice Lady WPH.
Miss Juice Lady,
well.
can we get your face over here too?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
She brought her phone. I'm gonna have to outlaw these phones. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Give us some of that.
I'm trying to be everywhere because I want everybody to see.
Boy, she's showing some love to that phone. Give us some of that.
I'm giving y'all a phone. So the Instagram page is the Juice Lady WPH. The Facebook page is also the Juice Lady WPH. You can also connect with our personal social media sites, where you will also receive a lot of health and wellness information as well. Our personal Facebook pages are not anything, crazy or anything like that. For the most part, you're going to get health and wellness information. And when it's football season, you'll hear me talk smack about football.
Yeah, you do.
Yes.
You Saints fan?
I'm a big Saints fan.
Yeah. I caught one of the videos where they had beat the Cowboys. Yeah. I said, maybe I need to cut that out. Yeah. LSU fan too, aren't you?
LSU fan, go Tigers. Yeah, go Tigers. Yes, I'm an LSU fan. I love SEC football. So does my husband. Like, y'all, we just vibe. We just on the same
chord, same train.
Except when it comes to these NFL teams, because y'all know Pete grew up in Rhode Island. He was born and raised there, so he's a New England Patriots fan. I allow him to be so since he grew up in that area.
Yeah. Only because I allow.
I allow him to be so because he grew up in that area, but we have a great time with sports and everything. But my personal Facebook page is Tasha Almeida. My personal Instagram is TashaMag523. Again, I tag a lot of information to both of those sites, but you're going to get the juicing information on the Juice Ladies Instagram page and also the Juice Ladies Facebook page as well. Please connect with us. Our website is thejuiceladywph.com. Again, WPH means whole person healthy. And that is a mantra that God had given to me at the end of 2018. It's not something that I just made up a slogan. It's something that God gave to me as I was on my healing journey, healing from a lot of things I had been through at life. At some point I decided, you know what, enough is enough. I need to figure out why I keep attracting these type of situations in my life. Right?
Powerful.
Any and everything that I was dealing with, I said I would no longer be on a hamster wheel. And I asked the Lord to teach me everything that I needed to know. I literally asked him that. And whole person healthy, that mantra was born. And it's whole person healthy because, I couldn't just, eat clean, exercise. I needed to be whole in every area because if I'm not, then all of that other stuff was going to fall by the wayside at some point. So it's being whole physically, making sure my body is whole, my temple is whole, making sure my heart is whole. My heart had never been whole, so my heart is whole now. Yes, making sure my heart is whole, making sure my finances were right? Because that's something, especially in our community, I didn't grow up learning about finances and credit and things like that. So, I'm thankful and grateful to God for being in this space of being whole person healthy. Being able to regulate and manage my own emotions, setting boundaries. So, and then once I became plant-based, I tell people my only regret is that I didn't do it sooner in life. It has expanded my mindset in ways that I couldn't even imagine. Even my spiritual life, right? I'm in a great place. I'm in a great spiritual community, a community of believers who believe in everything, who believe in being well, who believe in being whole, who believe in, just being good people and just giving us the word of God the way that it was intended for us to learn and also thrive from it. So I am in a good place holistically in my life. When I say whole person healthy, that's not just something I say as a hashtag or a slogan. That is my journey of whole person healthy. And I want to encourage and inspire and impact people to find their own journey of becoming whole person healthy. So what does that look like for you? I know what it looks like for me. I know what it needed to look like. I know what it couldn't look like anymore because I was sick and tired of my own self, and the thing about and when people ask me about how did I become plant-based, it wasn't a documentary that got me here. It wasn't a diagnosis even. It was me. Yeah, people do think that. And I know for a lot of people that it was. And I'm grateful that they're still here and that they're inspiring and encouraging people from their testimony of that. But, I didn't want to get there, right? Because, I wanted to be proactive when it came to my health and wellness. I told you all that I suffered from anemia and, I was one of those common cold people, stomach bug every once in a while. And it made me feel miserable, but I'm in a place where, I'm not a sickly person and I'm grateful for that, right? I'm grateful for that because I do a lot of things to make sure that I'm well, to make sure that I'm whole, to make sure that I'm centering myself. I have tools. You have to have tools in your toolbox, right? I believe in meditation. I believe in affirmations. I believe in yoga. If that's not your jam, I understand that. But for me, that's what it is. I believe in moving my body. I go to the gym. I do all the things. My husband and I, we're training for a high rocks competition, y'all. He talked me into it. We doing it in November. But I have to take care of me because my family, they have the best version of Tasha. Sometimes I be amazed at my own self of how far that I've come in my life on my journey. I wouldn't have been able to be Pete's wife 10 years ago. Right. Because he wouldn't have gotten this version of me. My children, I have 4 adult daughters and they're like my best friends. We're good. We cool. Those are my babies. Their children are my babies. I have 7 beautiful grandchildren. And, my family has the best version of me. My parents have the best version of me. My siblings have the best version of me because I'm giving the best version of me to me. Yeah. And that's important to me. Boundaries are a blessing. I used to be one of them people that would run to every text, run to every call. I'm like, I get to it when I get to it. I do things. If, I believe in the ministry and the power of no. Not today. Are you busy? Yeah, I'm busy doing nothing. And I may be busy doing, and I want to be busy doing nothing. And for me, I find joy in things like, when I get a new magazine from my subscriptions, I get so giddy, like, ooh, a new one came, and I take time like on a Friday evening to read through them, to ingest the knowledge that I'm getting from those magazines. Those are things that bring me joy. When I tell you bring me joy, so those are my, way I create boundaries for myself. I'm not out here comparing myself to anybody. And I don't want any of you to compare yourself to anybody as well. So, whatever you see on these internet waves, I'm just being me. I'm just being the best Tasha that I know how to be. And I'm still growing into that, right? Yes. I've done a lot of therapy and I want to talk about the importance of that, right? So I want y'all to understand me being me where I am. It wasn't just juice. It wasn't just eating quinoa. It was all the things. I have spent a lot of time in therapy. When I tell y'all I did the work, I'm talking about the snot and the hoop and the hollering, the confronting myself. Yeah. We know people have done terrible things to us, right? People did what they did, and that's what they did. Okay, they did it. But what about me? I took control of my own life. Yeah. I took control of my life and where I am and who I am. So, it wasn't about my therapy sessions, and I still go through therapy. It's not about what somebody else did. It's what am I going to do for myself now? And this is where I am. And that's how I arrived to being whole person healthy. So again, this is my journey of becoming whole person healthy. You have to find your own journey of becoming whole person healthy. And that's going to look different for everybody, right? And it's going to maybe upset some people, and that's okay. Some of your relationships may evolve one way or the other, but you have to start somewhere, because the best relationship that needs to evolve is the one you have with yourself.
And then when you start on one part of your healing journey, it really does.
It affects everything else. Yes.
To everything else, and you want to start doing better in
yes.
other areas of your life, and that's how you become a whole person.
Yes, yes. And you know, my journey has expanded me.
Yeah.
You all, it has expanded me. When I tell you, expanded me to the point and to the place where, you know, I've always been an open-minded person.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not one of these people that that's not what everybody else believe in, or that's not what I was taught. I'm not a person that's bound by tradition. If that was the point, I wouldn't be plant-based.
That part right there.
I'm not bound to tradition and the way that it's always been done this way. This is the way my grandmama and them did it. This is the way, this is how they all worshipped over here, or this is what they ate, or this is what they did, or they said this was the devil, or whatever. I mean, you have to explore and figure out and research things for yourself. You know, the world is not the same as it was 50 years ago. No. It is not the way it was in the 80s, right? Things were different then. You know, so you have to figure out what works for you in this season of your life. And again, you have to be open and willing to explore new things and some of everything until you find that sweet spot of your health and wellness, and that you can grow and thrive from it and on it.
Hey, we're going to breathe again.
Yes.
And finish up this little video.
Yes.
All right, hold on.
And also faster, right? I got this tool off of Temu, y'all. Temu.
For Miss White, come back here and put me out. Hold on. We got about a minute and 25 seconds left. This is a tool that the Juice Lady got off of Temu.
Yes, and I didn't realize, like, when I posted that video, it got so much traction because people were really interested in it. I love that thing.
See how it's pulling it up in squares, and it just makes it so much easier for it to come out.
You see how it's pulling up the watermelon and blocks?
I want that piece right there.
I just bought one last night. Yeah.
It's got plenty of seeds in it.
It does. It does. Huh?
Huh?
Yeah, I'm saving it. Okay, yes, I got some watermelon seeds, and I'm going to give them, because I know you know how to preserve them better than I do, and you'll have to teach me how to preserve them. Okay. Okay.
The Juice Lady, WPH.com. Be sure to connect moving forward. We want to thank the Juice Lady. We want to thank Miss Johnnie Suzette for sharing her time with us today. Community Connections Conversations. Community Strong for Jackson MS. Wouldn't be an I without a you. Wouldn't be an us without a we.
Yes.
And there's no reason for you to be stuck in a place that's unsafe.
Please don't. Yes.
There's no reason. Also, be very mindful of how much carnage you're taking in through social media.
Yes.
Be very, very protective of your peace, your joy, your goddessness, your godliness, because that social media is something else, man. If you get 5 or 6 reels of that back to back to back to back, you're already in the abyss.
Yeah.
So be mindful. So, guys, I want to thank you all so much for connecting with Community Connections Conversation. Miss Johnnie, once again, let them know how they connect with you.
Hey, y'all, I'm on
get that microphone. I don't know what's wrong.
Instagram, y'all. Herbaly yours, HERBALY.yours, and Beastedbody.fit. Check me out, y'all.
Also, finish them off, Miss Juice Lady.
Yeah, so thank you all so much for spending some time with us on a Sunday afternoon. I know that you all can be doing anything you want to do, or, you know, listening to any other reel or podcast or show you want to, but thank you so much. I don't take people's time for granted. Right. I hope that anything that I've said, that Johnnie has said, or Mr. Howard has said, has resonated with you in some way. And if you have further questions or you want to connect with us, please connect with us on social media. The Juice Lady WPH on Facebook and Instagram. My personal social media pages, Tasha Almeida on Facebook and Tasha Mac 523 on Instagram. And also send us an email, info@wholepersonhealthy.org. and check out the Juice Ladies website, thejuiceladywph.com. Thank you all so much. And I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of the day. And as always, stay whole person healthy.
Look out now. Look out and know that you are a superhero wherever your feet are planted.
Thank y'all.
That's it. We do okay? Let me go ahead and get you back. Let me book you ladies again for the month of December. Hold on. Let me get my date now.
Hey, 6 of unity, love, and peace. Get peace. Love, put unity together. Hey, everybody.
We want to do it.
Sunday. Listen. Hey, we got something to say. Hey. Unity is strong. Hey, we got something to say. Hey, we got something to say. Hey, better get off the couch. Reach one, teach one, unity is strong. Welcome to the show. We about to drop some knowledge into Mr. Howard Sanders with the brother Coach Body. Superheroes, conversation about the real. They try to keep it clean, but they express how you feel. Good spirit, good by no hatred or no hate. We all in the same gang, I'm changing better day. The prophet of the truth, initials POT. No fight that don't acknowledge, you can get it for the free. Reach one, teach one, the old and the young. We got it by the spirits with the power of the tongue. I'm on the inside looking out, they on the outside looking in. Keep it cordial, don't exploit it. Call them family, call them friends. You pursue it, you can do it, show love, count your blessings. Life is hard, but it's prep, and it comes with some lessons. Mental power for an hour, but some knowledge come to cognitive. People did this topic, not that daily garbage guys. Hey, we got something to say. Listen, hey, we got something to say. Hey, better get off the couch. Teach one, unity strong. Hey, we got something to say. Hey, we got something to say.
I don't want to set them kids.
Get off the couch. Reach one, teach one, unity strong.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, yo. Definitely want to tie it into things.
Good energy. I don't need no negativity around me. High frequency. Talking high G-O-D. Yeah. Good energy. I don't need no negativity around me. High frequency. I'm talking high G-O-D.
Y'all can go in.
Good energy.
Something to say. Hey, better get off the couch. Reach one, teach one, unity strong.
I'm gonna get a picture with you, ladies.